Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your dark-skinned host, Dysfunctional World.
I'm your half-blind co-host, Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, he's reading off the cue cards. But today, we're going to talk.
What are we talking about today, man?
We're talking about how women treat us like sexual objects, but if we even glance in y'all way, it's sexual harassment.
Right. It's like they feel so free to just freely touch on men whenever they want, at their discretion.
Kevin Gates.
Prime example, when he kicked that girl.
The cucumber situation.
Right. That's all the time.
And lately, the Busta Rhymes situation.
Oh, man. See, and that's the one that's getting all the attention.
So, ladies, if you don't know, fellas too, so Busta Rhymes was walking through the airport with his security, and he had a fan that was kind of close to him. And as he walked by her, she reached out and got a handful. And when she got the handful, when she got the handful, it startled him, and he threw water on her. But she didn't think she did anything wrong. Now, I say that to say this. If men are at the gym and they glance in the woman's direction, she feels creeped out because we're watching her in her gym clothes. But you can reach for a man's body parts and that's okay?
Right. Like, that's not cool at all. He mentioned the cucumber pranks, right? Y'all all seen the pranks with
Maybe
dudes.
they haven't.
Well, if you haven't, right, it's guys going around and they put cucumbers in their pants. They normally have on like the joggers, not jogging pants, but joggers, because you know those are more form-fitting.
They have a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, right. And
someone wear jeans when
they put the cucumber, you know what I'm saying, in their pants. Angle. And they make it seem like they unaware and they just talking, right?
That they just got.
And some of these women be literally reaching out like this, trying to touch it.
Why?
Like, what's going on with that?
Attention changes from I'm not interested to, hey, let's go to my place.
Now, most men, you know what I'm saying, believe it or not, don't like that. And y'all would think, oh yeah, they don't mind, men don't mind. No, most men, as y'all see with the Busta Rhymes situation.
Kevin Gates
situation, what was it, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
That was about 5.
So it was a minute ago, he kicked the lady. You know what I'm saying? When she reached up and touched him.
Yes.
Like that. So y'all can't be running around doing that, because if a man did that, he going to jail.
Sexual harassment.
You know what I'm saying? Or y'all gonna call y'all big brothers, daddy, whoever's gonna be boyfriend, whatever.
And get them jacked up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on with that?
When did that become cool?
Yeah, like when did that become a thing?
Who said it's okay to touch us? Because you assume that we all
that men
like
don't
it?
mind.
We don't like that.
Men like it.
We don't
it's
like
okay
being
then, man.
We don't like being made as sexual objects.
Right. You can't just walk up to somebody. Like, okay, think about this. If men reached out literally and tried to touch every ass that we seen that we liked.
Or breasts.
Or breast, or any body part, but let's just say ass, right? Since they say all black men like asses, right? So if every black man reached out and touched every ass that he thought he was nice, you know how long he'd be in jail? After the third time? Because they'd be like, oh, you're a repeat offender. Lock him up. You see what I'm saying? You can't just run around
touching people.
Touching folk, grabbing just because you like what you see.
No.
And it's a ton of videos going around like this. It just so happened to be that Busta Rhymes is famous.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And he reacted the way he did, letting people know, like, this is, most men don't like that. She pinched him on the ass because she said she wanted a picture. It's other ways to get a picture.
You could have touched his back.
Right. You could have yelled his name. You could have asked one of the many people that was with him.
Excuse me, put out the phone. Busta, can we take a picture?
Right.
And he would have gave you one. Because Busta's the kind of individual that takes pictures with fans.
Right. But for her to
grope, grab, pinch, touch, rub.
And she put out have you seen the apology video and all that she put out?
Mm-mm.
And you know, she explained what was going on, right? She said she really just genuinely wanted the picture and was trying to get his attention. Okay, cool, right? I'll accept that, no problem, right? Because maybe you really was trying to do that, right? But you just went about it the wrong way. I give her credit for issuing the apology and not taking it no further, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But it just goes to show you how freely sometimes
But is
women
that really
think they
an
can just
apology,
touch on
though?
men. Well, I say that because this video isn't about her.
I mean, I understand
You know what I'm saying?
that, but
It's
I'm
just about
saying,
the act of what she did.
I'm just saying, if you say I'm sorry, but I was only trying to get your attention, is that really an apology?
Oh, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Right. Is that genuine? More of an explanation. Yeah. I did what I did because I was trying to get your attention.
Right.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah. I don't know, but at least you did, post it, and you're right to that extent. You're absolutely right. That's a good point. But it just goes to show, ladies, you cannot do that. You see a lot of women do that, and a lot of men don't say nothing. In videos and stuff, you see women rubbing on the dude's chest. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, like who they just met or whatever. Even if it's like one of the real gold digger videos, not one of the fake ones, because you can kind of tell the difference at this point. And they start rubbing on the dude, and like on his arm, like, ooh, hey. Now, if a man did that to a woman, once again, it's consequences behind it.
But women don't like a man to walk up and tap them, let
True.
alone touch them.
Right.
So why would women think that men like to be done the same way or worse?
Good question. Maybe they assume it's a turn on to us. It's a turn on to the ones we know. You know what I'm saying? Like your wife, your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's a turn on when they touch you.
Right.
But when a stranger just reach for your junk.
Listen, there was a man, because we're on this topic, there was a man who got fired by, I want to say, Google. Got fired by Google because his supervisor made a pass at him while they were drinking.
Wait, his supervisor made a pass at him.
Yes.
But he got fired.
He got fired. She
Wow.
fired him, and then he sued her. He sued Google and won. But she did fire him because she said that he was not something fraternizing. She fired him for not fraternizing.
Wow.
Yes.
See that? So she got rejected and then used the power she had.
Because she said, your wife is Asian. And he's like, yes, my wife is Asian. She's like, so I know me and you have a good time. And then she went to touch him. And he turned her down.
No.
He said, yes, my wife is Asian. And yes, I do like my wife.
Right. Yes. See?
And she fired him the next morning when they all got back to the office. Or when they came into the office. Because they were out drinking at a business function.
No,
Yep.
bro. No. See? Stuff like that. Like men can't turn down advances. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're trying to advance on
We're
them.
not supposed to.
We're not supposed to turn that down?
No.
Or reject that. And if we do, they're going to use the power that they may have against you.
And think about it, if it was just a social setting, she would have called them all kind of gay.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. All kind of, and she probably doing that behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Be.
Oh, he this, he that, he this, he ain't want a piece of this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As if men can't say no. But once again, that Busta Rhymes video, it can't get no more plainer than that right there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And she did this to a superstar. So imagine,
Megastar.
a megastar, right? So imagine what she'll do to the average man
Molester.
if she's trying to get his attention.
Molester.
Right. She might go in for a handful in the front.
Yeah, or wherever, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Right, because she just pinched Busta Rhymes on the ass. So if it's a regular dude, she going for the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's hope not, but I'm just saying,
We got to draw a line somewhere, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to.
This is getting out of hand, and just because y'all think we like it, we're not sex objects either. We're people. We have feelings and emotions. Whether y'all believe it or don't believe it, men are people as well. With that being said, again, I'm your dark-skinned hostess, Dysfunctional World.
I'm your boy. All we need gummy worms.
The
gummies that eat like a worm.
Yep.
I'm your boy Sid, a.k.a. Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk. Peace.